Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? What's up, Boxheads? Can y'all hear me? Give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear me. Can somebody give me a thumbs up? Or can y'all hear me? Hey, what's up, Guy XK? What's up, Harold? How you doing? What's up, Smoke Dog? Hey, Mona. How you doing? All right, Rashad Demi, that's what's up. Congrats. Y'all can hear me? Okay, y'all can hear me. All right, so go ahead. Y'all know how I do my lives. I don't have like a script or anything like that. I just jump on a live once a week to answer questions for you guys. For some of you guys that's interested to get into trucking, but you know what I'm saying, y'all kind of on the fence. Y'all don't want to spend no money on consultation. Y'all don't want to pull the trigger on purchasing anything, which is fine. So I jump on a live like once a week to try to answer some of you guys' questions, if that makes sense. So y'all can go ahead and fire off some questions. But while we waiting, remember I got my meet and greet coming up September 16th. Be 10 days away from my meet and greet in Atlanta. If you haven't purchased your tickets, the tickets is $99. For the regular tickets and $149 for the VIP tickets. We got limited seats available left. So if you're in the area, it's in Atlanta, Georgia, September 16th. Someone said, I just bought a 20-inch box, LLC, everything just ready to make a big gap. That's what's up, Motor Transport. What's up, Official TT? Someone said, do you think a semi is a good idea for a over-the-road personal driver? Yeah, semis. So if you're trying to get in with semis, I don't know if you kept my live before, but Amazon Relay, you could do. I know the semis are down over the road with that low board and other low boards. When people say logistics is down, majority of the time they're talking about the DAT low board or outside low boards, and they're talking about semis. They really ain't really talking too tough about box trucks. So to answer your questions, yes, if you can get in a semi or you want to be a personal driver with a semi, you plan to do Amazon with it, that's the best thing. To be honest with you, Amazon has more loads for semis, way more loads for semis, way more facilities, way more plants for semi trucks than box trucks. So if you can get in, you have your CDL and you want to get into a box truck, most definitely get a semi. And the good thing about a semis with Amazon, like with most box truck loads, you won't get a block or a round trip. With a semi, it's really easy to get a round trip. So you can book a load. It might go out 300 or 400 miles, and then you can get a load coming back, and it's a round trip. So that's the good thing about a semi. Semis have a lot more round trips when it comes to Amazon Relay. And the rates are pretty good with semis. So that's the answer to your question. Let's see. Would you ever do a meet and greet in New York? Yes, I plan to do a meet and greet in a lot of the major cities. Right now, I got a podcast that I'm trying to shoot up to New York to do. I don't know when it's going to be. It might be in October. So if that's the case, I might try to plan a meet and greet up there if I get enough advance notice to do a meet and greet in New York. Someone said, what's the complete startup? With a complete startup, to get started, like I always tell people, I can give you real life scenario. I paid $200 for my LLC, $680 for my authority, $1,375 for my insurance down, and then I paid $1,000 for my rental deposit. So I spent about $3,200 to get up and running. The only thing that'll differ between person is your insurance. If you're younger, you're gonna have a higher deposit down for your insurance. If you have a driving record, tickets, accidents, that will fluctuate. So that's why I tell people, be prepared to have $5,000. So instead of you paying, let me give you an example. With my same scenario, where I paid $3,200 and some change to get started. If I had a ticket or a bad driving record, the insurance company wouldn't have asked for $1,375 down. They would have asked for $1,375 down times 2. So I'd have been up paying like $2,700 as my down payment. Well, that still would have put me under $5,000. A lot of people, like I said, they try to do it themselves. They try to go directly to Progressive or whatever the insurance company is. If you a new authority and you go directly to the insurance company, sometimes they can ask you for $5,000-$6,000 down because they don't know you. You coming straight off the street to them. So that's why I tell you, always go through a broker if you can go through a broker when you're trying to get your insurance set up. Even you might end up back at Progressive, but if a broker has a better relationship with Progressive, then you just walk in the door trying to get on with Progressive. So to answer that question, I still say it's $5,000 if you have a good driving record. And whatever your LLC costs in your state, and LLCs is usually like a couple $100. So still $5,000. Someone said, is it true about the 180 wait instead of 390 days? Yes. So with Amazon Relay in March, they basically started a new 180-day rule, which means you have to have your authority aged, which means you have to have insurance on the truck, not just the DOT and the MC number, for 180 days in order to get on with Amazon. That's true. Let's see what's some more question. What's the best dispatcher? I don't know what that means. We mean the best dispatcher? I don't understand that question. You got to rephrase that one for me. What box truck size do you recommend? 26 and would you prefer a box or a semi for a long run? If you're trying to do Amazon Relay, then you're definitely going to need a 26-foot box truck with a lift gate. However, I do know a couple people that get away with it with a 24 box truck. If your box truck can fit 12 pallets on it, then you can get away with a 24-foot box truck with a lift gate. What's up, Truckers Audit? How you doing? What's up, FMG? Someone said, I actually want a personal consultation. Okay, well, to get a personal consultation, you just click the link in my bio. I do 30 and 60-minute consultations. If you're kind of like on the fence, you don't want to, like I said, purchase nothing, do a consultation. At 30 minutes is $99, and an hour is $149. And to be honest with you, coming in the near future, I'm going to discontinue my consultations completely altogether. So if you want a consultation, I would recommend you go ahead and get your consultation in because I'm going to discontinue doing consultations. What's up? Everything's by John. What's up? Someone said that Amazon wait time is 100 days for new MCs. Yes, it is 180 days. However, the 180 days, a lot of people, first when it came out in March, it shocked the whole world. It shocked me. It shocked everybody because when I first started, as soon as your MC went active, which was, 21 days, you literally could apply for Amazon. I applied and got approved like the next day when I did Amazon Relay. And I've been telling everybody, get on. Now, people was dragging their feet. They bought my guide prior to it, never did anything with it. And as soon as the 180 days came, like everybody had a heart attack and panicked about it. Like I tell you right now, the 180 days is only 6 months. And to be honest with you, you better get in now before Amazon switch it. And it could be a year. So get in while you grandfathered in 180 days. There's 180 days. In that 180 days, there's a couple things that you can do. During the 180 days, of course, you can always hit the DAT load board, do work like over the road with a DAT load board with a box truck. The second thing you can do is do my insurance hack, which comes into, is in my guide, where you can do an insurance hack. I can show you how to do a cheap insurance payment. If you can afford $400 to $600 a month, you can do the insurance hack and let your authority age for 6 months. Then when your authority age and up for 6 months, then you can apply to Amazon. Just, pick up the remainder coverage. That's another thing. And then the third thing you can do is lease on. If you know somebody that already has 180-day authority, you can lease on to them and start booking loads or partner with them. Also, like I have in my master class, October 7th, you can lease on with me with my business partners. And that's October 7th. I know y'all probably heard the last 2 weeks when I said my last masterclass was September 23rd. Well, guess what? It sold out so quick that I got bombarded with DMs, emails, all my social media platforms that, hey, I was waiting to get paid. I was getting paid in 2 weeks. I'm waiting for peak season. Can you please let me in that class? The September 23rd masterclass is sold out. So what I did was I talked to my business partners and we decided to do one more last class where you guys will be able to get in this class and catch peak season. October 7th is my last masterclass. Officially, I don't care if I get 100 DMs after this. October 7th is the last masterclass of this year. The masterclass comes with everything you guys already know. We help you get up and running, set up, scale, find drivers. We cover compliance, everything you need to know compliance-wise. We cover the DAT load board, and we also cover CPA stuff. Whereas like to get your a bank account set up the correct way for tax purposes. If you haven't bought any of my guides, it's $9.99. You can pay $4.99 down as half to reserve your slot, and then another 2 weeks pay the other $4.99. Or if you already bought my ebooks or my bundle pack or ultimate bundle pack, I'll let you in the class for $750. Send me a DM, send me an email, and I'll send you that invoice. But after the October 7th class, that's it for the end of the year, because you won't be able to catch peak season. So if you join the October 7th class, you think about it, roughly 30 days, you'll be up and running, and by let's say the first week in November. Peak season starts like the second, third weeks of November. So that's perfect timing for the last class. If you want to lease on, it charges 10% in my master class. So that's the reason why I'm having one more last master class, just to help you guys out. Because peak season, like I said, peak season started the middle of November. You definitely don't want to miss peak season if you're trying to get into Amazon Relay. All right, let's go back up. Someone said, how guaranteed is getting on the Amazon with your guide? If you get my guide, there's 100% proof that you're going to get in with Amazon. It's like a course. Like I said, you can't mess up. You go check my reviews, talk to the people in my comments. Is foolproof. You can't mess up if you do everything the correct way prior to applying to Amazon. Someone said Pittsburgh. Yeah, Pittsburgh is on fire. Yep, Pittsburgh is a good market. Someone said, do your mentorship work in New York with Amazon? Yes, it does. My mentorship, my masterclass works. And by the way, let me tell you, the masterclass is a virtual class. So it's not a class where you physically have to come to Atlanta or come anywhere. It's a virtual class. It's from 12 to about 5:30. It's a 5.5 hour class from 12 to 2. I speak, I answer all your questions. It's an interactive class. You shouldn't leave this class not knowing nothing. Like, you should know everything you need to know about Amazon Relay. And as you see, somebody in my class I saw Miss Priscilla. She took the class. And I think she believes she gave me a review. But yeah, so definitely is a virtual class. So my class works anywhere nationwide. Someone said, is the rental still 1,000? Yeah, the rentals are 1,000 if you don't have the correct information. They ain't gonna never stop being 1,000. Just like I think somebody's on my live. I think she logged on when I first logged on earlier today. She hit me up. She had bought my guide, and I believe she's in the Atlanta area. She'll answer, but she just hit me up today and said thank you. That I was able to get her a rental for $550 and 18 cents a mile. So with that being said, $1,000 is way too much. If you're paying over $600 a week for your rental, that's too much money. You ain't gonna make a lot of money if your rental is too high. Someone said, do you still offer the lease on authority if we do not have 100? Yes, I do. October 7th is my last class, J. Cruz, that you will be able to join and be able to catch peak season. So if you're trying to catch peak season, which everybody is, there's no purpose in starting your company if you don't want to catch peak season. After peak season, we have a slow season, which is January, kind of till February, till tax time. When tax time hit, of course, what people do, as soon as they get their checks, their tax money, they go to Amazon, they go to the mall, they start buying stuff. So it puts a boost back into logistics. So if you miss peak season, then the next boost you're going to get is tax time. Someone said, how do you work around the 6 months waiting period with Amazon? There's no way to work around it besides leasing on or doing the DAT load board or doing the insurance hack. If you guys can't join my masterclass, like I said, I have the ultimate bundle pack guide that's $199. It comes with all 3 of my guides. It comes with the insurance hacks, comes with all my contacts. And it shows you what to do if you want to, weather out the 180 days. Someone said, how do you get loads? Well, you get loads off the load board with Amazon load board. Someone said, do you say it's an easier way of getting on by a driver giving you authority? Yes. So if you know somebody, let's say, for example, you got a homeboy and he has hot shots or he has dump trucks or he has a semi. And let's just say he's been driving trucks for 2 years. You could always lease on to his authority, get access to the Amazon load board, and then be able to book loads with Amazon. All Amazon wants is just like, think about it. If I have Netflix and I give you my password and log on, and then you're able to book loads on my behalf and run your whole company that way. So leasing on, that's what it is. And most people charge 10% with a box truck and like 20% with semis. And you can lease on anywhere, so you can have a homeboy anywhere. Your homeboy could be anywhere, you still can lease on with him. Someone says, hey, I'm in New York. Any special requirements me to start? No, nothing special. Besides New York, you do need a New York permit. That's the only thing that's different from like other states. Someone said, do you need a DOT physical medical card? Yes, you do. If you operate in a commercial vehicle, you will need a DOT medical card, but they're not hard to get. There you go, Miss Priscilla. Hey, how you doing? She took my class, my master class. She could tell you what it, maybe put a couple things in there. Did she enjoy it? Did she learn anything? Okay, just soaking up like a sponge. That's what's up. That's what's up. Should I wait till your master class to get your MC or get it now? You can get it now if you want to. If you want to go ahead and start the master, start just getting your MC now and stuff, then you can do that. But just make sure if you in the master class, it don't sell out, because it will sell out. I guarantee you in the next week or two, probably like a week and a half, it'll probably be sold out. So the master class is something that you definitely don't want to miss if you're trying to do the leasing on. Someone said, do you only do Amazon Relay? 95% of the time, unless we do a little bit of DAT load board. It just depends on what time we book the loads with Amazon and where we're at, because the DAT, only opens up at, 7, 8 in the morning. Where do you come out of? I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. How do it work with the rental truck? Grab my Ultimate Bundle Pack guide. It'll walk you through everything you need to know about a rental, how to get insurance, how to get up and running. It's the simplest way to get into the logistics game, and it's the same as if you was to purchase a truck. Nothing changes. If you purchase a truck or if you rent a truck, the steps are identical. The only difference is when you purchase a truck, you got to put usually like a 10, 20% down, and you're responsible for the maintenance of that truck. So like I tell people, start off renting a truck. If you like it, you do it for a month or two. You got, let's just say you got one truck and you got $4,000 coming through on a weekly basis. That's $16,000 a month coming to your account. So when you go to get financing, it's easy to get financing, because now they say, okay, you can definitely afford to pay $1,000 or $1,500 for this truck. So I always tell people that. And if you are going to purchase a truck, because every now and then somebody has the means, they got the credit. When you purchase a truck, make sure you have a fairly new truck, and make sure that you have at least either a credit card, line of credit, some funds, access to some funds, at least $10,000 to $15,000, because if something break on that truck, I do consultations, like I said, and on at least about every 2 weeks, I get somebody that purchased the truck out the gate. They was like, man, I wish I would have found you earlier. And they go purchase a truck, and then their first breakdown literally puts them out of the game. Think about it. If you put your all into a truck, you put your last, you get your company up and running, and let's just say a turbo went out on the truck, and let's just say that's $4,000, $5,000, and you don't have it, you out the game already in the beginning. So that's not a good feeling. So that's why I always tell you, rent, stack up your money, then purchase your truck if you want to purchase your truck. Someone said rent per. I just answered that question. There. Is the masterclass covering everything that you offer in your guides, including the insurance hack? Yes, it does. So the masterclass, we cover every single thing in the guide. It's just that it's more in detail. And the masterclass also comes with the Ultimate Bundle Pack. So when you purchase the bundle, you purchase the masterclass, it automatically comes with the Ultimate Bundle Pack guide. And like I said, and then it comes with the leasing on option that you can lease on for the first 6 months until your authority age. And it comes with compliance. We cover compliance. Like I said, not a lot of people talk about compliance. I can tell you all day, hey, I made $2 million in 2.5 years with Amazon Relay, but nobody really promotes compliance. Compliance is the most important part of logistics. It's like the foundation of it. If you're not following the correct rules, you will be out of business. If you're new to my live and you don't know, I had my company shut down for 30 days for not following something that was compliant. Literally, it was so simple. It was some paper that I could have submitted. But guess what? I was making too much money, having a good time. I was on vacation. I had my company shut down for 30 days. So guess what? I had to pay for my rental for 30 days because it was parked. I had to pay for them for 30 days. I had to pay my drivers for 30 days. And I had to pay insurance on 5 trucks for 30 days. It was a costly mistake. Guess what? It woke my ass up. So now I have a compliance officer. I don't play around when it comes to compliance. And so you guys, I don't want you going out of business because you can make a lot of money with logistics. I mean, it's common sense. But can you keep that money? So that's why I came up with my master class, so we can teach you guys compliance. So you don't have to worry about if something pop up, that it's going to put you out of business. Imagine making $50,000, $60,000 a month, and then now all of a sudden your company shut down. And mine was for 30 days, but just imagine if it was longer. Imagine if it was forever. You see what I'm saying? That could be a costly mistake. So we cover everything in that masterclass. When you leave out of that masterclass, you should definitely have all the information you need to be successful. And like I said, we cover the lease on agreement too, so you'll know what you have to be compliant to be able to lease on. And my business partner charge 10% to run on his authority. After that, you go do your own thing after the 180 days. Someone said, is the bundle pack the best pack to purchase? Yes. The ultimate bundle pack is all three, which is $199. Right now, temporarily, it's going to go back up to $249 at the end of the week. Someone said, do you offer your guys have to pay yourself and work? Yes. In my guide, I have how to get up, how to get started, how to pay your driver. I have my pay scale in there. I have my ELD person in there. I have my fuel card guy in there. I have my third-party authority if you want to get your authority done. I have my, who else I have in there? I have everything there. All my resources are in there. That's $199. However, like I said, if you don't want to wait that 180 days, that's where it comes into play with the leasing on option with the masterclass. But with the bundle pack, before I started the masterclass, I've helped thousands of people get on with Amazon Relay. Like I said, go read my reviews. You can see them in here. Somebody just said it. Official T said the guide is the truth. And like I said, I could say anything, but that's why I post my reviews, because, you know, a lot of people get on the internet, a lot of people get online and they tell you what they do and they really ain't doing what they say they do. Or they really don't have a good product. I have a good product. I designed my product. It's all the steps I took to be able to gross over $2 million in 2.5 years. And of course, with anything, someone said, you will leave the masterclass full of knowledge. Right. That's what's up. Hey, what's up, Box Truck Girl? Yeah, so the masterclass, like I said, is long, but it's definitely worth the money. Someone says the bundle pack, the best pack. Yep. The bundle pack is loaded with pertinent information. Someone said, I love my guide. I'm ready for peak season. Let's go. That's what's up, I am D. Someone said the masterclass covers everything. Everything. Like I said, when you leave that class, you should definitely be really well-versed in Amazon Relay. And like I said, we also cover the DAT load board. For you guys that don't want to do Amazon right now, you might want to dispatch. Guess what? We cover that in it as well. Someone says, authority went active live today. Thanks for your help. You're welcome, Carlsgrove. Congrats, bro. Someone said, ready to meet up on the 16th. I can't wait either. What's up? Can't wait. The 16th, like while I'm reading these comments, September 16th. You see these people that said it's coming to the meet and greet. September 16th in Atlanta, Georgia. Get your tickets now. It's $99 for the regular admission, and then it's $149 for the VIP. You're gonna be in a room, and let me tell you, like I said, I'm gonna have people that does. I'm gonna have my compliance officer there. I'm gonna have somebody that talks about cargo vans there. Like if you're interested in a cargo van lane, I'm gonna have somebody that talks about dispatching. If you want to learn how to dispatch, how to start your own dispatching company. I'm gonna have somebody that talk about funding. If you want to get into business, like I told you, I got the guys like the Box Truck Shorty up funding. The guy's the truth. He can get you funding. So I'm gonna have all of this at the meet and greet. If you're interested in starting your business, let's just say you might not have none of the funds to get started. Guess what? Come to the meet and greet, get funded, get you somebody to get funding, start your company. So, and he's gonna be able to do funding right there at the event. So if you come prepared and you want to apply for funding, you can apply for the funding at the meet and greet. So it's gonna be a real dope event. And just imagine meeting other people in the room that's doing the same thing, that want to do the same thing. Networking, as they say, is the key to building wealth and success. Someone says, do you recommend starting off with a rental until I buy a truck? Yes, I do. I have a CDL looking to come off the road into box trucking. Yes, most definitely. I got a whole video on renting versus purchasing a truck. Is 90 day a day good for a rental? My math ain't real good right now. I don't know what 90 times 7 is right off the top of my head. So I can tell you, if it's over $600 a week, that's too much. How's the market in Cali? Cali's pretty good. I've helped a bunch of people in California, especially Southern California, Stockton, California area, the Bay Area. California is really, really good. In LA, they got them short loads too. Like I got somebody that's down there now. They do short loads. And they didn't believe me until they got onto it. And they was doing short loads. It's like under 5 to 10 miles. and they might pay $250, $230 just to do a short load in Cali. And Cali got like day and nighttime loads because Cali's so big. Matthew Gillard, what's up? What's up? I can't wait to the meet and greet either, bro. Can't wait. Someone said, if I lease on to someone, how long would I have to do that? You got 180 days. So if you lease on, you can lease on for your 180 days. After your 180 days, of course, you want to start your own because now you got your own authority. You can start running. Then guess what? When you get on, guess what? You could also, a lot of people don't even think about how much money you can make in logistics. Just think about leasing on. Just imagine once your authority hits 180 days, right? Let's just say, simple math. Yes, a box truck can make more than $4,000 a week. But let's just say for easy math, let's say the box truck is making $4,000 a week and you got somebody leased on and you're charging them 10%. Now that's $400 a week you have. Now let's say you got 5 box trucks leased onto your authority, right? And they're all doing $4,000 a week. That's $20,000 that they're grossing. So you're getting 10% of that. That's $2,000 a week. $2,000 a week times 4, that's $8,000 a month that you can net from just letting people lease onto your authority. Then you take that 8,000 times 12, that's $96,000. That's $100,000 you can make passively. So it's so much money in logistics that people just don't even think about. They think about just the small stuff, and they always got so much negative stuff to say about logistics. But people are eating in logistics. People are making money in logistics. It's just you got to figure out what works for you. You got to take something, and if you want to be successful in any business, you're going to definitely have to be able to pivot. You got if something comes up or a challenge comes up and you just fold and just like, you know what, I'm out of business, then it doesn't take, if it's logistics, real estate, stocks, I don't care what it is. If the first thing that pops up and you give up, you're never going to be successful at anything. You got to be able to pivot. You got to be able to change. Something might work in my area a little bit and it might not work as much in, let's say, Houston. You got to switch it up a little bit. I'm giving you the information. I'm giving you all of my context. I'm giving you what you need to be successful. However, you're always going to get a few people that's just never happy. You can give them everything. And you can give them the food, the recipe, you can give them the pots, the pan, the stove, and they still want you to chew their food and put it in their mouth and swallow it. That's how ungrateful some people are. So you can't make everybody happy in this industry. Of course, you're going to have people. If you go to my comments, I get a couple hecklers. I call them little cappers. They always got something smart to say or something that doesn't work. Oh, man, I tried this, I tried that. Everybody is never going to be successful in no business. There's 0 businesses on planet Earth that everybody's successful in. I'm sorry to say, it's just not. So with that being said, and like I always give the analogy, like everybody that go to Yale or Harvard or Ivy League school ain't gonna graduate and be successful. It's just life. But what I am gonna give you is the same information, and then that's what I made my reel today, and I posted is that, you know what I'm saying, I can give you, like, I could be a mentor. I can give you all the information, all the game. The second thing I can give you is, you know what I'm saying, the information. You get the information. You become obsessed with it. You learn it. You learn it. But guess what? A lot of people, sometimes they get paralysis analysis. All they do is learn. They want everything to be perfect when they launch. Guess what? Your business ain't going to probably be perfect when you start. Launch the business. You can make it perfect later. When I started off, I made a lot of mistakes. I made every mistake that you can possibly think of. So with that being said, no need to reinvent the wheel and learn all the mistakes all over. But what I can't give you is the hustle and grind. That's something that you have to be able to do. Just think about anything. Like everybody, you can go to the same school, you can take the same training school, you can go to the same basketball camp, but the hustle and grind has to come from you. So with that being said, you got to be able to hustle and grind. You got to be able to pivot. You got to be able to figure out, you know what I'm saying, decisions. You got to be able to, change up if something is not working in your area to the T of my area. I never promise you guys that you're going to make millions like me. But guess what? I can tell you that I did. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I'm giving you the recipe, but I can't make you hustle. I can't make you hunt. I can't make you go out and get it. What's up, Miss Caprice? How you doing? Someone said ready for the 23rd. The masterclass is $9.99 if you haven't been in the class. $4.99 down and another $4.99 in 2 weeks from the time you pay. Or if you already have bought my ultimate bundle pack or bundle pack guide, then it's only $7.50. Send me send me an email or a DM. If you already bought the guide and I send you an invoice, you can pay the $7.50 and reserve your slot. And I can break that $750 up into 2 payments for you as well. Someone said, I'm currently deploying overseas right now. I'll be back next year. Can't wait to hit you up. Hoping you still doing the masterclass. Yeah, I'm going to do some masterclasses. After this, like I said, this is my last one officially for the year. My next one will probably be like in February. Once tax season hit, will probably be my next masterclass. Someone said, going to get a physical tomorrow. Can't wait till the 23rd. That's what's up. September 23rd, the next masterclass. You mean, somebody says, how much is your mentorship? Well, I don't have a mentorship. I did have a mentorship at one time, but it was $5,000. I no longer do the mentorships. All I have now is the masterclass, which is $9.99, $4.99 down, and another $4.99. Someone said, just got back from the 3-day Amazon training, nothing but fire. What's up, Box Truck Billy? Yeah, you about to hit the ground running. I can't wait, can't wait. He's somebody that took the masterclass and just finished his 3-day training. So also for you guys that don't want to drive a truck, or some of you guys that do, I still do offer my 2 and 3-day driver training, which means you or your driver can come to Atlanta for 2 days and train with my drivers. And if you don't want to do the ride along, it's $350. You learn everything at the Amazon facility where my driver trainer leaves, then you go back to your hotel, or your driver goes back to your hotel. If you do want to go along, then it's $400, and that is a 3-day ride along, which means you ride along with the driver overnight. So if you don't want to run the company, you don't want to do it, then you can send your driver. It's up to you. There's no right or wrong way. And you could also book that by going through my link tree as well. And as y'all saw last week, I don't know if you caught my live last week, but I had my cousin on there, and he just hit his 200,000. He sent me today. He hit $200,000 with Amazon. He started the first week in February. He also never drove a box truck. His trucks is nowhere near where he lives at. I'm not gonna tell you where his trucks are at because he's in a hot area. His trucks is not where he lives at, and he has 4 trucks on the road right now. Killing the game, doing real well for himself, and he has a career. As y'all heard me say, he's a Secret Service agent. He's been for 21 days. I forgot where he said he was going at. Now he's going somewhere over the country. But so you can start this business if you are working a 9-to-5. I did it for a whole year while I had a 9-to-5. You too can do it. My cousin, he got a demanding ass job. Like I said, he's a Secret Service agent, so he be all over the place. So with that being said, it's no excuse for you not being able to start this business as a second stream of income. Someone said, I'm in the 23rd class. Can my kids tune in or just me? We're the business partners. If he's in the same area, because we was only going to let one IP address in. So if he's at your house, then yeah, I don't care if he watches it. Yes, ma'am. Someone said, what's a better low board, DAT or truck stop? I like the DAT low board. If you're going to do outside. What's up, Honcho? Honcho, yep, here he got the guy too. He getting up and running, getting started. That's what's up, bro. Can't wait. How much is the masterclass? Masterclass is $9.99 if you're a new customer and you haven't purchased anything, or $7.50 if you already purchased my Ultimate Bundle Pack Guide. How much would you say is the perfect amount to start a trucking business? I would tell people $5,000 is a perfect amount to start based on your driving record. So you can't get in here with a terrible driving record and think you're going to spend $1,300 down your down payment. You got to be honest with yourself. If your regular car insurance is high, then if you get into the box truck business, it's going to be high too. But there's ways around it. You can find you a driver. Don't get on the policy. Have your driver insured. Find you a good driver. So there's ways around it. You're just going to have to finesse the system a little bit. Someone said, I learned everything I need to know. One thing I can advise is call all the different companies for rental for quotes as well as the insurance quotes. That's right. She was in my class. So yes, call around and get you the best quote. Don't get the first thing smoking. And I believe I think you got a good rate. I speak to so many people. I believe you had a really good rate, Miss Priscilla. I don't know if you care to share, but someone said the last master class was endless gems, a must, bundle pack on steroids, and so much more. What's up, Matthew Gilliard? Thank you. See, as you see, look, I can tell you all day how good the class is and what we offer, but you see I have real live people in my class, on my lives, giving me reviews that this information, I don't know, I can't speak for everybody, but I don't know too many places you can get this information for this price of money. So, like I said, it's a small investment, it's a tax write-off. You definitely not going to get this information for that price point. But yeah, that's what's up, Matthew. I can't wait till you get up and running too, bro. Can't wait. Someone said, how do you pay your drivers? Like, how do you figure out the numbers? Mel, I have a pay scale. That's how I pay my drivers. I don't pay them hourly, and I don't pay them by the percentage. I know a lot of people do, but I do have that in my Ultimate Bundle Pack guide. I have a pay scale that I pay year-round that I pay them. Someone said, how can you grow when enterprise only allow you to do 5,000 miles a month? That's when you got to negotiate your miles and negotiate your free miles. And then once you do go over your miles, it's not like they're going to take the truck. They're just going to basically charge you a surcharge on the miles. Okay, Huncho, I know you on the way. That's what's up. Someone said Black Brandy. Oh, on the day of the class, Black Brandy, when you get access to the bundle pack guide. Truckers audit. Fire. Thanks. Someone said, do we have to pay $680 with the master class? I don't know what you mean, but I think you talk about the authority. Your authority is completely separate from size the master class. So you still would have to have your own authority. Someone said, I'll be in the class for the 23rd. That's what's up. Yes, you must protect your investment, which means protect it with some good information. But someone said, how do I go about doing the training at an Amazon warehouse with you? Just go to my link, boxtruckshorty.com, or click the link in my bio, and I have a 2-day and a 3-day driver class. The 2-day, you stay at the facility. The 3-day, you go along with the driver overnight over the road. Let me see. What is the 180 days? 180 days is Amazon have a new wait requirement, which means you have to wait 180 days to get on with Amazon Relay before they will accept you into their Amazon Relay program. But the good thing about it, nobody asked this question, but Amazon Relay, there is no background check with Amazon Relay. Amazon Relay, if you got a cousin, brother, child, spouse, fiance, anybody that's locked up, or you keep seeing them go from job to job because they might not get along with people, people discriminate on them, get them into trucking. Trucking is, they don't have that kind of problem when it comes to trucking. So with trucking, especially with Amazon Relay, there's no background check. You could be a felon, you could be on probation, you could be on parole, and still do Amazon Relay. A lot of people think that you can't because they confuse it with Amazon DSP. Amazon DSP is completely different. That's when you go from door to door. When you go from door to door, yes, there's a background check. That's where the little Sprinter vest is, and they're delivering packages to home. With Amazon Relay, we're delivering freight from either another distribution center to another distribution center, or from a distribution center to a post office, which means there's no background check. So there's no age requirement or anything like that. Bet I'm finna go buy your class right now, big dog. That's what's up, Egypt. Grab that class, because I can guarantee you when it sell out, and I'm going to post it when it sell out, I'm not having no more class this year because nobody will be able to actually, catch peak season. So it won't do you no justice, with that being said. Yeah. Someone said, messing up. Someone said, what do I wait while my authority to age? You can either hit the DAT low board or find you somebody to lease on. So yes, peak season starts November, the second week in November. But also, guess what, guys? October, I forgot what day in October, but I know in October we have Prime Week again, but Prime Day again, which with Amazon Prime Day, which basically what Amazon do is they have like a huge sale. And I think last one was in July, and Amazon did $12.7 billion in 2 days. And that made, for like about a good 3 weeks to a month, they made the rates shoot up like peak season. So that was just Amazon Prime Day. So we're about to have another one in October. Then after that, then of course, we got peak season. So this is the time of the year that you definitely want to be in logistics. Someone said, I'm starting a tow service. Will this class be helpful? No, I don't think it would be helpful to being a tow service, because we're not going to really talk about anything when it comes to towing. We're only going to talk about box trucks. It will work if you have a semi, but the tow truck game is a little bit different when it comes to the logistics aspect of it. But if you definitely want to learn about box trucks and get your company set up and leasing on, then that class will definitely help you. Could a dispatcher take your class for compliance? Yes, a dispatcher can take my class for compliance, because we cover compliance in the class. How do you work around trucking and your LLC? Because I want to go the credit route with trucking at a high risk. I got a guy that can tell you how to structure your company so you won't be high risk, because trucking is a high risk company. And hey, come to the meet and greet. You get to meet him. He's going to be at the meet and greet September 16th. I know I keep talking about the masterclass, but next week in 10 days, I have my meet and greet, Box Truck Shorty. I'll see you at the top in Friends meet and greet. It's going to be a dope, like I said, event. We're going to have somebody talking there about dispatching. We're going to have my compliance officer there talking about compliance. We're going to have somebody talking about cargo vans. Because you guys, some of you guys might not want to get into the box truck game. Y'all might want to get into the cargo game. I'm going to have somebody that can help you with cargo. She's done a lot with cargo vans. She done made millions with cargo van. So she's going to also be at the meet and greet. And then, like I said, we're going to have other people that's talking there too, like people that owns a dispatching company. Like I told you, with dispatcher, you get a couple people to dispatch from, you can make a lot of money from just dispatching. So it's so many ways to make money in logistics. You just, like I said, you got to just put your own sauce on it. Like McDonald's, Burger King, Five Guys, everybody's selling a hamburger, but they put their own special, unique sauce on it and either, and find their own way. Is $30K a great amount to start my business? Yeah, $30K is enough. I started my business, like I said, with $3,200. The average person's about $5,000. Like I said, it just depends on your insurance. So if you got a bad or a couple of tickets, then your insurance could be a little bit higher. I'm excited. No one really teaching compliance and CPA stuff. You the GOAT. I know. Thank you. And I don't mean to say I know, but yeah, nobody was speaking about compliance, and that's why I've noticed. So what I did was, when I was doing my consultation, I kept seeing what people were failing at and what people were messing up at. And like they said, you want to help people, you create a solution to a problem. And the problem was compliance. Everybody know, go get an MC, go get a DOT number, go get, all of the stuff that go through it. But what does that stuff really mean? I didn't even know what it means. All I know is like, look, I'm making a lot of money. I don't care what it means. But guess what? You need to care, because if you want to continue to make a lot of money, then you have to care about your business. And then that's where the compliance officer comes in at, knowing, keeping you in compliance. It's just like anything. If you have a food business or a restaurant, guess what? The people that come in, and I forgot what they call, but the people that come in and give you the grade, you want to make sure when you eat at that place that they're following compliance, that they're washing the chicken, they're doing this, the Board of Health, whatever it's called. You want to make sure people are following rules and regulations. So it's the same thing when it comes to compliance. It's super serious. It's the most important part of logistics, but the most non-sexy part. Nobody talks about it, because if I was like, oh yeah, go follow compliance, this and that, nobody would watch it, nobody would care, nobody would buy it, because people don't care about compliance. All they want to know is, hey, how can I make, a bag? How can I make $2 million, $3 million with box trucks? So let me see. How do you become a freight dispatcher? Just joining the live. Well, I'm not familiar with how to become a freight dispatcher, but I can show you how to become a how just to become a dispatcher. Oh yeah, and I forgot to say, I do have a dispatch guide too. That's $49. Shows you how to dispatch if you just want to learn how to dispatch and how to start a dispatching company. You might not have enough money to start your own trucking company. Dispatching is the cheapest way to get in. It's on sale right now for $49. And it covers Amazon and the DAT low board. So that's the little unique difference between my dispatching guide and probably a lot of other people guys. Nobody really cover both of them together. So I made it so you can kind of do both, if that makes sense. Someone said, amazing information with the step-by-step guide. Thanks, Honcho. Yep, I made it super simple, man. Super duper simple. Where's the meet and greet? The meet and greet is in Atlanta, Georgia, September 16th. If you're coming in town, it's going to be a fun weekend. We got the Music One Midfest that weekend with Little Baby. It's like a whole bunch of rappers and a whole bunch of artists is going to be in Atlanta that weekend. So Atlanta, if you've never been or if you ever been, Atlanta's a nice party city. Definitely come in town. Do the meet and greet. Is from 1 to 12 to 3 o'clock. The meet and greet in Atlanta, Georgia. And like I said, I'm going to have my guy there that's doing funding. He can get you funding on the spot if you ready to apply for funding. Someone said, I don't even know how to get an LLC. Guess what? Grab my Ultimate Bundle Pack guide. It will walk you through every single step that you need to be up and running. Amazon load. Someone said, are you showing how to pick up and load Amazon load? Not actually physically picking up and load, but I'll show you how to book loads. I'll show you how to find loads. We pull up the actual physical Amazon load board. We show you how to find load. We show you how to reload. We show you what loads mean. And the same thing for the DAT load. But we pull up the DAT load board. We pull it up. We show you what you need to book for a box truck. Because a lot of people think it's just so simple to just get on there and put straight truck or a 26-foot box truck. It's just not that simple. The guides, it's a PDF file, a downloadable PDF file. It's September 16th is the masterclass. I hope to see you guys there September 16th. Like I said, it's going to be a good, dope event. The masterclass is $9.99 and $4.99 down and $4.99 in another 2 weeks. Or if you got, like I said, if you got my bundle pack or my ultimate bundle pack, I'll let you guys in for $750. Book a consultation, Demels. I can show you how to get a cheaper rate for your insurance. Yep. Southern Cali. If we sign up for the 10% under someone's authority to run Amazon, do we get access to the load board, or does someone dispatch us? That's a good question. When you do the master class and you get the 10%, you get signed on, you're going to be responsible for booking your own load. So you're going to book all your own loads. You're going to manage on your own drivers. So it's just like you running your own entire company. It's just that you will be leased on to somebody else for the 180 days. So that's what, when your 180 days is over, you should be a pro because you've been booking loads for 180 days. You've already running your own company. Now, the only difference is you don't have to pay nobody 10%. Yes. Someone said, do you recommend buying someone's authority? Yes. If they have no violations and you can buy the authority, most definitely get somebody's authority because then you can jump right in the game. Someone said, how much is the masterclass? I done answered this question like 100 times. Can somebody pin it in there for me? The masterclass is $9.99 for new people. But if you don't have the ultimate bundle pack, if you do have the ultimate bundle pack guide, then it's $750. Just send me a DM in boxtruckshorty@gmail.com. I'll send you an invoice for the $750 if you already have it. I don't have a way for the people that bought the bundle pack or the ultimate bundle pack to get the $750 because if I just put it for $750, then everybody and mama just go pay the $750. So you would have to reach out to me or somebody in my team, send me a message at boxtruckshorty.com. In my DM, or send me an email and I'll send you an invoice for the $750. Yes, you do have to pay your own insurance because if you don't pay your own insurance, what's going to happen is your authority is never going to age. So that way you pay your own insurance, your authority is aging in the background so you can, do a smooth transition. Someone said, is it money in cargo vans? Most definitely is money in cargo vans. Is money in cargo vans, is money in semis, if you know how to get the right person to run your loads from. Amazon is, like I said, Amazon ain't going nowhere. A lot of people, they got a whole bunch of other social media influence or whatever. I ain't even gonna call them little cappers. This has got people that will deter you or try to tell you, oh, Amazon is going away, they're getting their own trucks. Amazon is not in the logistics business like that. Why would Amazon go buy 100,000 trucks, pay for maintenance, lawsuits, insurance, wrecks, all of that? Why would they do that when they just can subcontract it out to us at Amazon Relay? Amazon, what a lot of people don't understand is Amazon Relay is basically what we're doing is we're taking freight and taking it to a smaller town. In that small town, they don't have an Amazon distribution center. It might be somewhere like Tupelo, Mississippi. I'm just using that as an example. They might not want to put a facility there, right? They don't have enough people to have a whole warehouse just to get you Amazon Prime. So what we do is we take from our distribution center and then we take that freight and deliver it to a post office. The post office in Tupelo will actually, when you order something off Amazon, they say you'll have it tomorrow at 12. And you're like, man, we don't have no Amazon facility here. The reason why you're getting this is because the post office or postal lady or postal man is dropping off that package to your door. So they did a contract with them in small rural areas to be able to have Amazon Prime in that area, to have Amazon deliver in that area. Because they don't want to put a DSP or a whole distribution center just for a town that might only have 300 or 400 people in it. Not saying Tupelo do, I'm just using that as an example. So with that being said, Amazon is never going to go away. Amazon is never going to in the business of buying all of the trucks. The only reason why they have the DSP and the DSP, they don't even own. You still is franchised out. So with that being said, Amazon ain't going nowhere. And like I said, you're going to always have these guys. You got a lot of guys, I ain't going to call their name, but they'll try to deter you from starting everything. Like in life, when I first started 2.5 years ago, they were telling me it's the wrong time. It's the pandemic. Trucking is dead. You can't make no money. If I would have been listening to those people, I would have been in my, 18th year working at my job, making peanuts compared to what I make now. So I'm not listening to little cappers. I'm not listening to the peanut gallery no more. I'm not listening to nobody with no negative information. If you come to me, you got to come to me with something, some positive information. Don't come to me with no problems. I got enough problems in my own life. So if somebody comes to you with problems and say, oh man, you can't make money, you know what? Just tune that person out. That person is not for you. That person don't want to see you do well, because in life, people just will love to deter you. Some people love to have you be you successful, but they don't want to see you be too successful. They don't want you to surpass them. So they like you at a comfort level. Like, let's just say it was 0 to 10. They like you at a 5. They don't want you to go above a 5. When you go to 8, 9, it's too much to handle. So those people will try to deter you from getting money. So, like I said, stop listening to people that tell you that you can't do it. If somebody say you can do it, then listen to the person that said you can do it. The simplest way is to follow somebody else's steps. And like I always say too, if you got 5 different people that you're watching on the internet, this person say rental, this person say buy, this person say go, this person say glean. If you do that, guess what? You're going to be confused too. Because now you're trying to bake a cake with 5 different recipes. You got lemon, you got this person say use vanilla, this person say use chocolate. Your cake is going to come out like messed up. Find one person, even if it's not me, find that person and stick with that person and take that person's, everything that person has done. And guess what? Your cake is probably going to come out just like that person's cake. So with that being said, stop listening to everybody. And I ain't even gonna call this guy name, but there's one guy. He's trying to make a living off of talking about me, saying, "Oh man, $2 million." All he do is talk about $2 million. But $2 million is a lot of money to me. Maybe not to a lot of people, but I know he don't even have $2 million. But I never made $2 million in 1 year. I made $2 million in 2.5 years, a little over 2 years. If you just found me and you just never heard of me before, go through my page. Go back to the first week. Go back when I picked up my first truck. You'll see I posted $2,000. I posted the next week $4,000. I posted like every other month, every other week, up until $1 million. I documented my process. Having multiple trucks. Posted last, couple weeks ago what I had in the bank account a whole year ago. So if you don't believe me by now, guess what? You just ain't gonna believe it. So I'm past the point of arguing and debating with knuckleheads. So if you don't want to do it, just don't do it. Go find something else to go do. But I'm at a point where I'm tired of debating with people that say ain't no money in trucking. Trucking has changed my life. Like I said, I vacation. I wake up when I want to. I do what I want to do. I make money passively. When I go to sleep and wake up tomorrow morning, I made enough money that people won't even make in a week working a job. So, and like I said, you don't say nothing bad about Amazon. Why? Amazon retired me from my 9 to 5. The bad is they're cutthroat. The bad is if you don't learn how to play the game, you're going to hate Amazon. Just think about your job. If you have a job and I showed up at your job tomorrow to do your job, am I going to be successful? No. You know why? Because I don't know the rules of the game. So it's the same thing with Amazon. If you think you're going to just jump into Amazon and watch a couple YouTube videos and think you're going to go in there and just make a lot of money, no. When the person that failed, asked them, what did they do? Who was their mentor? Did they ever buy Box Truck Shorty Guide? Did they take the class? Did they do anything with me? Did they take my 2 or 3 day training? What was their low when they left? If they can't answer them questions, then that's somebody that's just trying to deter you from doing what they're trying to do. So with that being said, let me get back to a couple more questions. I ain't going to keep y'all all night. Someone say... Okay, the masterclass consists of everything that you need to get up and running. I got a video that's pinned to my page that what I cover in the masterclass, but we cover everything to get you up and running started, compliance-wise, CPA-wise. And the good thing about it is that you get to lease on after the class is on. You get to lease on for the first 180 days, which is the blessing. So you'll be able to catch peak season when you start. So that's the good thing about the class as well. Someone says, my 3 days in a couple days. That's what's up, real Nazar. Your cousin is fire, cool guy. Yeah, my cousin, man. Like I said, I always talk about my cousin. I'm proud of him, man. He really doing well. Yes, he's really doing well. I'm proud of him. He didn't even got to the point where now he's starting doing consultations and helping people and got his own people. So that's the good thing about it. Once you learn the game, guess what? You can help other people to do the same exact thing. Like, it's so much money in trucking. Same thing with Box Truck Girl. She's another one. They making really good money. And they doing their own consultation and they running a tight ship over there. I'm proud of them. I ain't gonna tell y'all where their truck is at. What if I don't have drivers? If you don't have drivers, then you can drive yourself, or I can show you how to find drivers. Someone said, "Which can you explain what a hot shot is?" Don't get me the line. Hot shots, that ain't my thing. I just know they haul trucks, they haul stuff. You don't need a CDL. You can have a flatbed, different types of version of them. That's not my specialty. Someone said, "Hey, you the truth about that 5K?" Yep, about 5K. Someone said, "I got peak season on my mind." Yes. Someone said, "Yes, that was me." Priscilla, I guess you was talking about that people trying to let people deter you. Yes, you can't let people deter you. Running late, but here. What's up, Queens? How you doing? I'm in the class on the 23rd. How do you get cheaper rental rates with a box truck? Book a consultation or grab my ebook, and I will walk you through that, how to get the cheaper rates. But we've been on here an hour, almost an hour. Before we get off, September 16th, my meet and greet. I'll meet you at the top. Well, I'll see you at the top. Box Truck Shorty and Friends. Like I said, we're going to talk about cargo vans. We're going to talk about compliance. We're going to talk about Amazon. We're going to talk about the DAT load board. And we're also going to have somebody in the building that can get you funding. The Box Truck Shorty are funding. And actually, probably the next day or so, I'm going to actually go live with this guy. And he's going to answer a couple of you guys' questions. So, like I said, the meet and greet, September 16th. You definitely don't want to miss it. My next and final class for the year is October 7th. I only did this for you guys because, like I said, it sold out too quick and I started getting too many DMs. So October 7th is my last master class. If you want to catch peak season, you start October 7th. Let's just say you didn't have nothing on October 7th. By October 7th, join the class. If you get on with my compliance person, start doing your authority. Your authority should be done by, let's just give it 30 days, November 7th. By November 7th, you should be able to be, if you have everything in compliance, you should be able to lease on the week of. Therefore, you should be able to catch peak season. So this is the last class where you'll be able to catch peak season. My business partners, they charge 10% to run under their authority. If you can't afford that, then I also have the Ultimate Bundle Pack Guide, which is $199 on sale right now, but comes with all 3 of my guides. I do 30 and 60-minute consultations. 30 minutes is $99. The hour is $149, and I do 2 and 3 day driver training. September 16th, the meet and greet is $99 for regular tickets and $149 for the VIP tickets, which give you another hour access with us, get to ask questions and all of that good stuff. I hope to see you guys at the top. I'm going to get out of here. Like I said, tap in, Box Truck Shorty.